Hear me out. You're gonna want to go ahead and take advantage of this ball player glitch as soon as possible, because within 5 hours you can go ahead and start off as a bronze and get yourself a diamond archetype in no problem. Now, before we even hop into the video, I want to go ahead and give a special shout out to the B3 squad. First person to go ahead and upload this glitch. He did not get as much love as he deserved, so I feel like as loyalty we should go ahead. I'm gonna leave his channel in the comment section. You click on the video, you like the video, you subscribe to him, and you tell him Bhlademyst sent you. You go ahead and show him mad love, because as the bigger YouTuber as of right now, you gotta show love to those that find those small bugs that allow you to make videos that blow up, and you gotta share the love too, allow them to blow up as well. So let's go into the tutorial of how to do this entire thing. And purposefully, what I'm going to go ahead and do before we even hop into Road to the Show. Now, you can go ahead and enter your previous Road to the Show to do this simulation to get you a diamond archetype, but I wouldn't suggest it, especially if you have sentimental value to that Road to the Show. If you're aiming to have a Babe Ruth caliber season, I wouldn't go ahead and suggest it. I would go ahead and suggest pressing the more options button on Road to the Show, using the current rosters or whatever rosters you want to use, and then making a brand new player. Clearly, while making a brand new player, you're going to be asked whether or not you want to be drafted by a team randomly or you want to pick a team. I just like doing it random because at the end of the day, this isn't going to impact me at all, because all I'm using this player for is going to be to just create, or not create as in create new players, but create new loadouts and just level those loadouts up as soon as possible. Now, if you're new here and up new in today's content, make sure you hit that like button here. Make sure you also hit that red subscribe button. We're going for 1,000 subscribers, or not 1,000, excuse me, 10,000 subscribers in the month of April, and we're so close. April is ending. Let's see if loyalty can be clutch. Turn on that channel notification bell. Throughout the video, you will be seeing cards appear above me. If any of them interest you, make sure you go ahead and click on them. We have a bunch of playlists on the channel that you can go ahead and watch by clicking on the channel playlist community tab. Interact with me there, and then pressing on the home button, you will see more Bhlademyst. You can subscribe to my other YouTube channels, and if you want to become a member of the YouTube channel, just press that join button right next to subscribe, and you can become a member. It's like a Twitch sub. It's a monthly subscription plan. Now we're gonna skip the entire beginning, and then this is when your coach comes up to you and it's gonna say, hey, would you want to be a two-way player? I'm gonna select do I have to, and he's gonna say we're not gonna force anything on you long, but we'd like to get a look. You're gonna say sure thing, skip, and then after that he's gonna ask you where you see yourself playing. I'm gonna go ahead and pick catcher because most of the archetypes require putouts. Now, whenever any archetype requires putouts, one of the fastest ways to get those putouts is being a catcher. Each strikeout is going to be a putout, or a first baseman. Each time they throw to first, it's going to be a putout. As a catcher, you even have assist opportunities and shooting runners out at second base or third base. So after that, we're going to continue. We're going to go ahead and skip this. Now, hopefully they don't make me pitch instantly, but before we even get into pitching, we're going to go into my player, and each and every single loadout you create, I would suggest naming it on whatever it is you're working on upgrading to diamond. So here I would be working on getting Sparkplug upgraded to diamond, and here I'm working on Mechanical Man getting his diamond perk. Now, this diamond perk will be available for any archetype I choose, so it's going to help me in the long run become a higher overall, and it has a bunch of experience for me to gain as well. So we're going to go ahead and move to Mechanical Man, and we're going to activate it. Now, I'm blocking the activate, but it's on top of the baseball, the little check mark. You go ahead and press that. Another thing I want to let you all know is that whenever you create a new loadout, meaning if you press R1 to create a new loadout, please, and I mean this seriously, please put on that equipment once again, because if you don't, it's not going to take the equipment into consideration. You have to put it on each and every single time that you make a new loadout by going ahead and basically clicking each and every single section that is available and you have equipment for. Just go ahead and equip it. Now we're going to go ahead and back out, and actually I wanted to show you all one more thing before we went ahead and backed out. We're going to see that the Mechanical Man in Road to the Show missions, he has 0 out of 50 plate appearances. We're going to go ahead and play just one game and see whether or not the missions track. because for a lot of people, the issue has been, hey, the missions haven't been tracking. What do I do? How can I fix this? Well, that's what we're going to work on doing as well. So in the first game, they actually have us pitching. So we're not going to pitch unless you want to become a pitcher. You're not going to go ahead and do this moment, in my opinion. You're just going to play your next appearance. Now, the coach is going to give you a couple of interactions, and you can go ahead and just skip those as well, as they are not important. And then finally, we get the opportunity to catch. So now that I'm catching, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my mechanical loadout, whichever loadout it is you're working on. And keep in mind, we had 0 out of 50 plate appearances. I want you all to keep that in mind. So you skip this, and then it's going to say something along the lines of, do you want to jump to your next plate appearances? And you're just going to press whatever is the skip button on your controller. On PS5, it's circle. You're going to press skip until you get there. When you get to jump to plate appearance or play appearance, you just move up, and it's going to take you all the way down to end of game. Once you get to end of game, you press circle once again, and it's going to skip the entirety of the game for you. And then you will see how many at-bats you had. So we went 0 for 4, right? We're going to return to the clubhouse because it's mandatory at the end of the day. But let's see if we have gotten 4 plate appearances tracked towards that mission we have for Road to the Show. Here, in terms of progress, we don't see any of them tracked. So now we're wondering, saying to ourselves, damn, what's exactly going on here? Once again, you get another hidden coach interaction. You just skip these. It's really nothing important in my opinion. We're going to go to the loadout. We're going to go and press square or bottom left, whatever icon you have to press to view the program. We're going to go to Road to the Show, and we see that it still says 0 out of 50 total plate appearances. So in order to fix this, what you need to do is you need to back out of Road to the Show completely. Once you back out of Road to the Show completely, you head into Diamond Dynasty. Once in Diamond Dynasty, you're going to go to single player modes, go to moments. What I would suggest you go ahead and do is the first welcome to moments. It's going to be tally an extra base hit with Freddie Freeman. Now, a lot of people have told me that they don't even finish the at-bat. They just have one at-bat, or not that they don't even finish the at-bat, that they don't finish the moment. They just have one plate appearance and then they quit. I either fail the moment completely or succeed and then go back to Road to the Show. So we're going to face Strowman real quick, show you all how I get down here. That's going to be a single, right? So let's go ahead and see if just one at-bat is good enough to go ahead and allow you to track your stats. If it's not good enough, then clearly we will all know. So we will confirm quit. We're going to get some experience. And what this does apparently is it activates your Road to the Show player. That's what I have been told, at least. So we're going to back out once again, head back to Road to the Show. And as you all saw, we had 0 plate appearances. Now we will stay at 0 plate appearances until we go back and play our next game. So before we even play our next game, I just want to, of course, after I speak to the coach, because they want to have the most interactions in the world. Look, I'm getting 1 plate appearance here. We're going to press mechanical because that is the loadout I'm looking to work on. And simply, we're going to skip this plate appearance. We don't care about it. If you want to play them out, you're just going to be wasting your time. And we're going to simulate to the next plate appearance. We're going to press next appearance, and then boom, press circle. It's going to go ahead and skip everything. Let's see what we did. We went 1 for 1 with an RBI and a single. We're going to confirm advance and see whether or not it takes us back to the clubhouse. No, it didn't, but at the bottom left you can see we're playing catcher now. So we have so far 1 at bat. In the brand new game, you're going to hold X to skip the intro each and every single time, or whatever button you have to press. Next appearance, then you press circle. It's going to go ahead and start skipping. You go down to end of game each and every single time, and then press circle once again. It's going to go ahead and simulate the entire game for you. So you get yourself to the bottom of the 9th. The game finishes. We went 2 for 4. So in total, that's how many plate appearances? That's 5 plate appearances because we did not get walked at all. We're going to turn on the mechanical once again. 80 overall, which is pretty high. It doesn't represent that in Diamond Dynasty, but it's all right because it's a visual bug. As of right now, you go back to show your next appearance, end of game, circle, simulate the entire thing. You're going to be doing this each and every single time. Now, I think that most likely this series is going to be done with, and it is done with. Apparently, we had to pitch, so they still haven't made us just a Road to the Show player, but let's go ahead and see whether or not finally our stats have been counting towards Road to the Show, which I am almost positive that they have. So look at that, we got 11,000 experience and 601 stubs. Now that doesn't matter to me because I'm already max level, and as you can see, it's been tracking game by game our progress in terms of plate appearances, and once we back out and actually advance here, we'll be able to go to the loadout and see whether or not it has been tracking it fully. So it's gonna ask us, hey, do you want to stay being a two-way player or not? You're gonna say, depending on what you're doing, right? If you want to become a starting pitcher and you're working on a starting pitching or relief pitcher archetype, you're going to say, I don't like it. I prefer to focus on pitching only. If you want to become a hitter, you're going to say, I don't like it. I prefer to focus on position play and hitting only. You select that, bada boom, bada bang. You say, just to be clear, you don't want to pitch at all. That's what I'm telling you. Like bro, that's what I told you. You feel me? And then you're going to be a catcher permanently. Isn't that beautiful? You go into your ball player, you go into the loadout, you press the program, you go to Road to the Show missions, and it says 6 out of 50 total plate appearances. And then look at this. We're going to be working towards it. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate with you all until we get 60 total points. Now, keep in mind, look at that number, 41 out of 50 putouts, but let's go to this larger number, 41 out of 100 total putouts. Let's see in a 3-game series how many putouts our player can get and how far we can progress in terms of that. Now, on each and every single rest day, you're going to be allowed to go ahead and work on certain attributes. I would go ahead and take advantage of that each and every single time. You never have to play it. You can always press circle and skip it, and you're going to get the same results at the end of the day, and you're going to get the attributes boosted at the end of the day. So we're catching, switch hitter, going to get a bunch of putouts, gonna get a bunch of hits, etc. This is fun at the same time. Like, yeah, you're working on getting yourself a diamond archetype, but I also find it fun at the same time. You're gonna press skip, end of game, skip again, and then let your CPU do all the work. Let's see how good our player was today. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. You know, me personally, I would have at least went 4 for 4 with 7 home runs, even though, you know, that doesn't make sense. But does it matter if it doesn't make sense? I mean, at the end of the day, you glitching just like me. I don't gotta make sense. This game doesn't even make sense, to be honest with you. We press skip again to end the game, and bada boom, bada bang. Like, this is so exciting that I'm pretty sure I wasn't even speaking correctly, but it doesn't even matter because you catch my drift. Now, we had 4 plate appearances there. I forgot how many plate appearances we had in the other one, but we only played 2 games in that series. So right after that, we're gonna go ahead, press exit, and we're gonna advance, hold to skip once again, and we're gonna go into the loadout and see how far it's been progressing. Your coach, I swear, they want to talk to you each and every single day, like almost each and every single time. My ball player, you go to loadout, press square. As you can see, the plate appearances are being stacked, and in terms of putouts, we got ourselves 15 putouts. In terms of assists, I don't know what the number was at, but clearly we're putting in work and we're just leveling up as fast as possible. So that is going to be beautiful. As I said, if you want to work on putouts in particular, you want to make a catcher. Now, another very essential and important thing to do here is go to settings, and once you got that player starting at catcher or playing each and every single day as a catcher, you're gonna save this as a Road to the Show saving, and you're gonna say archetype grind or whatever you want to put for this. So I'm gonna put arc x, and then I'm gonna put DIA for diamond, and boom, now you know which one to go into to basically grind that archetype to diamond. And that is going to be all for today's video. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, please make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that red subscribe button, turn on the channel notification bell, and also, as I said, if you would like to become a member, feel free to do so. Follow me on all my socials, and as always, have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.